This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Here is the news edited by Lal Mallavarachi and read by J. Yogaraj. First, the headlines. Sri Lanka will begin COVID-19 vaccination drive today. Final report of Presidential Commission of Inquiry probing the Easter Sunday attack will be handed over to the President on Sunday. Total COVID-19 deaths in Sri Lanka hit 297. The program to rehabilitate drug-addicted youths begin today. COVID-19 Novavax vaccine shows 89% efficiency in UK trials. And those are the headlines. Sri Lanka will begin its vaccination drive against COVID-19 today to those designated hospitals. Chief Epidemiologist Dr. Siddharth Samaraveera says the vials of doses will be transported to regional vaccine storage facilities today. He said that they can start the inoculation program at every district by Saturday. State Minister of Production, Supply and Regulation of Pharmaceuticals, Professor Chan Jayasumana, meanwhile said the health workers who are on the front line of the pandemic in the country will receive the jab first. By the end of today, army personnel will be administered the vaccine. He said that next priority will be to the citizen above the age of 60 who suffer from non-communicable diseases. Oxford AstraZeneca's Covishield vaccine consignment, which arrived from India yesterday, has been distributed to 6 hospitals in Western Province. The consignment was ceremonially handed over to President Gotabaya Rajapaksa by Indian High Commissioner to Sri Lanka, Mr. Gopal Bagley. The vaccines were first taken to the Central Vaccine Store in Colombo before being distributed to Colombo National Hospital, Colombo North Teaching Hospital, Colombo South Teaching Hospital, Omagama Base Hospital, Colombo Heath Base Hospital and Infectious Disease Hospital. The final report of Presidential Commission of Inquiry probing the Easter Sunday attack is to be handed over to the President Gotabaya Rajapaksa on Sunday. Hearings and other procedures of the Presidential Commission officially came to a conclusion last Wednesday. With the recording of a statement from former Director of Criminal Investigation Department, Shani Abesekara, on Wednesday, the Commission concluded their collection of evidence. The Commission was appointed by former President Maithripala Sirisena on September 22, 2019, to investigate the series of attacks that took place on Easter Sunday the same year and to recommend necessary actions. The Presidential Commission has recorded evidence from a total of 440 individuals during its term. This news comes to you from Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Sri Lanka's confirmed COVID-19 infections count saw another uptick yesterday as 892 more persons were tested positive for the virus. With this increase, total COVID-19 cases confirmed in the country has soared to 61,586. Reports reveal that 54,435 persons who were previously infected with the virus have made complete recoveries to the date. In the meantime, 6,854 active cases are still under medical care at multiple hospitals and treatment centers. Meanwhile, the Director General of Health Services confirmed 7 more persons who were infected with COVID-19 have succumbed to the virus. According to the Department of Government Information, total lives claimed by the virus outbreak in Sri Lanka now stand at 297. The program to rehabilitate drug-addicted youths begins today. Chairman of the Board of Control Dangerous Drugs Consultant, Dr. Laknath Velagadara, says such youths will be rehabilitated and given vocational training with the help of a youth brigade of the Social Services Department. Dr. Velagadara says that people can inform about such drug-addicted children by dialing hotline 1927. The construction of the roundabouts and the installation of the light signal systems will be completed within 6 months to reduce traffic congestion in major cities. Highways Minister Johnston Fernando yesterday said that Dr. Dimantha De Silva of Moroto University is preparing a study report with a leading team of experts to reduce traffic congestion. This study report focuses on traffic congestion and how to deal with it. The minister further said the project will be implemented in almost all major cities, including Colombo, Kandy, Kurunegala, Galle, Mathura, Anuradhapura, Puttalam, Trincomalee, Ratnapura, Kegalle and Nuwara. And that's local news.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddhalepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddhalepa, the Veda Mahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Veda Mahatmya.
The members of Parliament have been invited to attend random PCR tests conducted at the Parliament complex. Sergeant-at-Arms Narendra Fernando says the random PCR tests are conducted once a week for the staff of Parliament as well. He said PCR tests will be conducted once a week during the sitting days as well as non-sitting days with the support of Department of Director General of Health Services. Meanwhile, MP Upul Galapati, who has been identified as an associate of Parliamentarian Basanta Yapa Bandara, has tested negative for COVID-19 following the tests. And that came to you in top news.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Veda Mahatmya. Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddhalepa.
In Moshlight, 50 commuters who travelled on trains with expired season tickets have been arrested this month by railway security officers. The railway has earned 150,000 rupees by fining the illegal commuters. Railway Chief Security Officer Anura Premaratne says that commuters should travel by train with valid ticket or pass. And that's Watchlight.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of...
From the first step you take till the time we meet, the trusted leader prioritizes you always.
All you need under one roof. People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
World News headlines first. COVID-19 Novavax vaccine shows 89% efficiency in UK trials. Singapore boy held for Christchurch-inspired mosque attack plot. Botticelli painting fetches record 92 million sellers at auction. And those are the headlines. A new coronavirus vaccine has been shown to be 89.3% effective in large-scale UK trials. The Novavax jab is the first to show it is effective against the new variant of the virus discovered in the UK, the BBC's medical editor Fergus Walsh said. The PM welcomed the good news and said the UK's medicines regulator would now assess the vaccine. A 16-year-old boy has been detained in Singapore for allegedly plotting to kill Muslims in 2 mosques on the Christchurch attack anniversary. Influenced by the Christchurch killer Brenton Tarrant, the teenager had allegedly planned to knife his victims and live-stream the attack. He is the youngest to be detained under the Internal Security Act, which allows for detention without trial. A portrait by Sandro Botticelli sold for $92 million at auction, breaking a new record for Italian Renaissance painter. Young man holding a roundel is believed to have been painted in 1470s or 1480s, is considered out of one of the Botticelli's finest portraits. It was sold yesterday at Sotheby's auction in New York with the participation of large amount of sellers. And that's World News.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of...
From the first step you take till the time we meet, the trusted leader prioritizes you always.
All you need under one roof. People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
In development news, Transport State Minister Dilu Mamanagama says that the Park and Ride City bus service will be introduced to Kandy soon. This bus service will cover Katugastota, Tenakumbara and Gannoruwa, and it will be implemented to reduce the high number of vehicles entering Kandy. Parking facilities will be set up in Katugastota, Tenakumbara and Gannoruwa. And that was development news. And in sports, former Sri Lankan paceman Dilhara Lukuhettige was yesterday found guilty of 3 offences under the ICC Anti-Corruption Code following a hearing by an independent tribunal. Lukuhettige was charged under the ICC Anti-Corruption Code in November 2019 for his involvement in match fixing during a T20 tournament in UAE in 2017, where a Sri Lankan team participated. Lukuhettige was also charged by the ICC on behalf of the Emirates Cricket Board with breaching 3 counts of ECB Anti-Corruption Code for participants for the T20 League, and these proceedings are ongoing. The former paceman who played 9 ODIs and 2 T20 internationals for his country was found guilty on all charges after he exercised his right to a hearing before an independent anti-corruption tribunal. And that was sports news.
Contributory deposit of 1,000 rupees from NSB when your child enters grade 1. Open a Hapan Children's Savings account for your kid today. Higher interest. Conditions apply.
Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank. The safest place for your money.
National Savings Bank has been able to further expand its remittance service NSB-U Trust by joining hands with RIA Money Transfer, a leading worldwide money transfer service. This tie-up enables the customers to proceed inward remittances securely, speedily and conveniently at a low cost from North America, Canada, Latin America, Europe, Middle East and Southeast Asian countries including Australia and India. And that was Business News.
Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank. The safest place for your money.
Contributory deposit of 1,000 rupees from NSB when your child enters grade 1. Open a Hapan Children's Savings account for your kid today. Higher interest. Conditions apply.
Economic news, courtesy of...
Hello, Puta, did you land already?
We're in transit and our flight got delayed.
How is Shani? Poor thing with her pregnancy.
Calm down, everything is sorted. Why, I have my LOLC World Card with me. We're at the VIP lounge.
LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
Agriculture Minister Mahindananda Alugamage says that 2,000 million rupees is spent annually to import agri-seeds to the country, and it is planned to reduce it gradually in the next 3 years and produce around 80% of the country's required seeds locally. He added that the import of any seed other than seeds that cannot be produced locally will be suspended within 3 years. Speaking to the media in Kandy, Minister Alugamage said that due to the non-cooperation of the Agriculture Department, the Agrarian Services Department and the Mahaveli Authority, farmers faced hardships, but now all these institutions take decisions together.
Congratulations on your promotion. It will be our treat, huh?
How about today?
Oh no, I was just joking.
It's fine. I have my LOLC credit card with me. Let's go out today.
Introducing LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
Finally, in the weather report, the Met Department says showers or thundershowers will occur in northern, north-central, eastern and Uva province and in Matale and Nuwara districts. Heavy falls, about 100 millimeters, can be expected at some places in the eastern and northern provinces and in Matale and Polonnaruwa districts. Showers or thundershowers will occur at several other places elsewhere after 2 p.m. Fairly heavy falls, about 75 millimeters can be expected at some places in the southern and Sabarkamba provinces and in Kalutara district. Before we wind up this news broadcast, let's look at the main points once again. Sri Lanka will begin COVID-19 vaccination drive today. Final report of Presidential Commission of Inquiry probing the Easter Sunday attack will be handed over to the President on Sunday. Total COVID-19 deaths in Sri Lanka hit 297. The program to rehabilitate drug-addicted youths begins today. And with that, we conclude this morning news broadcast of Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.